Do you lay your breath heavy on not anyone? Won't you stay for a while? Won't you rest yourself? You know it ain't such a shame to have lost yourself. You know it ain't such a shame to have lost yourself.
How do you find these spots? Just looking on a map?
Yeah, just searching maps for routes. This is, yeah, this is a spectacular one. One of my favorite hikes in this swell. This lookout is just unreal.
We made it back after a lovely hike. It was amazing. I don't know how any hike is ever going to beat the hike we just did. That was fantastic. Now we are going to make shakshuka because somebody in the comments on my last video said I should make shakshuka, and I'm very easily convinced. Huh? Influenced. Yeah, that's the word. And it also just sounded like it was good. Once I looked up the recipe, I was like, ooh, I have to try this. So that is what we are making today for me and Simon for dinner, because it's not quite dinner time. We have very simple ingredients for this shakshuka. I have a green bell pepper, some garlic, a yellow onion, some tomatoes, and some tomato sauce. As well as our seasonings are some salt, some ground coriander, some cumin, some paprika. You can use pepper flakes, it says in the recipe, but I ran all out of those and didn't realize that I had run out of them, so yeah. And the other ingredient is some Wagyu beef that Simon had already, so we're eating fancy tonight. Alright, then you add 6 tomatoes very carefully so it doesn't fall over. Simmer. And then you also add the meat if you want meat in it. You don't have to put meat in it, but
Yes, you do.
yes, you do. I don't know if we're going to use all of the meat though. The tomatoes are going to be like smushy and good. And then you crack eggs in it. This is the hard part. Here, 6. Okay. Add some feta. Feta in there. Parsley. Can't go wrong with a lot of parsley. That stuff's super good for you. It's ready. Let's go see if Simon likes it or not.
You go first. I need instructions on this. It looks complicated.
I think traditionally you're supposed to just everyone's supposed to go at it with the bread, but just for ease.
Scoop
Scoop a little bit of it there.
Oh, yummy.
Like that. And then yeah, you just dip your bread in it.
Ooh, look at this bread.
Shakshuka in the desert. Ooh, and it's got the eggy, runny egg. Alright, I gotta record your reaction though. You'll move away from the camera.
Don't throw that far. It's good.
I won't put it on.
I'm burning my mouth.
Owie. Bread, eggs, meat. Can't go wrong. Morning, everyone, from a Walmart parking lot. When I'm Jeep camping in the city, I like to buy myself some good old cold brew, and I immediately wake up and I take a hit of cold brew. It's a way to go. So I don't have to make coffee in the morning. I can just wake up and be energized. All right, so I know what probably a lot of you are thinking. You're thinking why the hell would you choose to go to the city, especially when you live in a Jeep Wrangler? And I don't know, I'm just feeling like I need some variety. I need to do some things that are a little bit different than just being out in the desert. I had this realization the other day that I live in a car. I mean, I knew I lived in a car before, but I mean, I had this realization that I live in a car, and then that means you literally can do whatever you want. Like, why would I hold myself back if I'm feeling like I wanted to go to a city for a little bit and do some things like climb at a climbing gym, meet up with a friend, go see some music and artists that I really like to listen to, and hang out, get some good food. I was like, there are so many cons to living this lifestyle, y'all, that why don't I take advantage of the pros of living this lifestyle, as in I can be in the middle of the desert one day and having fun in the city the next. I don't know. I had that realization. I don't know if it's gonna make sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me. And besides, we also aren't an island. I don't know about you guys, but majority of my time living in vehicles has been during the pandemic, during a time where you had to be isolated, where you had to stay away from people, to be away in nature alone. That served me for a time, but I'm realizing that I'm not an island. There's a whole world out there, and why can't I have both? Why can't I have my alone desert time, and why can't I also have feeling the energy of being around people until I get sick of it? Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last here. Big contrast here, for sure. So I'm here today with my friend Mateo, or Winter is Blue, in a town just outside of Salt Lake City. We stayed at a Walmart last night, and we, at about 11 p.m. last night, we bought some tennis rackets and some tennis balls, and our city slickin' activity number one of the day is to play tennis. I feel like this is more like a suburban slickin' activity. There aren't tennis courts out in the desert, so we're gonna take advantage of a tennis court today. A new bottle of tennis balls. I don't know who else also feels this way about it. Oh yeah! Mateo just, you'll see on his video, but he just kind of taught me how to juggle, and so I'm gonna try it one more time before we start playing. I'm probably gonna fail. Oh my god, I kind of love Utah.
Yeah, it's been growing on me.
Woo! Getting our cardio in?
Yes, we are.
I won, guys, the first round.
I let her win.
Well, actually, let's let Mateo tell you guys who won.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. I let her win because chivalry is alive and well within me. So that's what I did. I let her win. But this time, I'm gonna win this one. I was just warming up, to be honest.
You were warming up?
This is my third time ever playing in my entire life.
Okay, maybe I should have been a little.
I think I get it, and I didn't know the rules coming into it, so.
I just imparted 3 new hard rules on him. But I want to thank Wimbledon. I want to thank my mother. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Good game. Good game. There's Lars, Mateo's cat. Here's William. He's being very calm. He's seen cats before. William, what do you think of Lars? Lars isn't really into William because he's kind of big, but he's just kind of like, oh, it's a kitty cat. All right, time for city slickin' activity number 2. Don't worry, y'all. I guess maybe 1.5 is taking care of William and walking him. I didn't record any of that. But he's just had his dinner. He's been out today, so don't worry, y'all. Me and Mateo are now meeting up to go rock climbing. Yesterday we took a belay course together, and so yeah. it's something that I think that sometimes you need a friend to go with you to do, because it can be really intimidating showing up to a gym and like not knowing anything. And so yeah, so I was glad to be that friend for him. And yeah, now we're going to go top roping together. Guess who's green belay certified? And Mateo.
She's very passionate.
All right, we're done climbing. We had a great time. And now we're headed to Five Guys because I'm very passionate about getting a burger right now. We gotta fuel up because we're going to a concert now. I think we're gonna burn out real quick on the city here.
Yeah, we are.
Let's go get a burger.
Wow.
Mateo.
I got the small burger.
It'll be good. I really didn't know this was a double burger.
Yeah, and the normal one is the double. The little is the single.
No one told me that. Oh wow, that's so expensive. Okay, Mateo and I I feel we're so out of place right now for our YouTube channels. But we're in a city right now, and I talked him into going to see this artist called Cry that I used to like in high school a lot. So we're going to a venue, a music venue. And I'm still wearing the clothes I climbed in, so.
Me too. I was gonna get fancy, but whatever.
Whatever. This is the most young people I have been around in like 5 years. Mateo and I are tired.
Are they gonna hear that?
I don't know, and I'm probably gonna get copyrighted. We did it, guys. We stayed to the whole show. We were both like really sore and tired, and we were ready to retreat back to our homes and our pets, but we did it. I'm proud of us. We're not old.
We are.
We are.
I barely.
I'm the oldest 26-year-old on planet Earth.